Black is up a piece for 2 pawns. However, white is completely winning in this position, but the winning move is just not obvious because we have some issues to deal with. We have a knight hitting our bishop, asking our bishop some question, and we have a rook hitting our most valuable pawn in the position. And the winning move here is just not obvious. You might try the reasonable pawn to f3, hitting black's king and asking the king to go away. And once the king go away, then you sacrifice your rook, and now you are simply threatening to promote on the next move because your rook is actually defending this square. And if black captures here, then you play bishop to e4, interfering with black's defense of the promotion square. And these knights, they just can't stop this pawn from promoting, and it looks like you are completely winning here because you are just going to promote and you'll be up a queen. But black plays knight to d5, attacking our pawn, and we simply promote on the next move. But in this position, while it looks like we are completely winning, well, at best we are just going to escape with a draw here because black strike with this check, and we are forced to step into one of these squares. Stepping into this square loses this game because if we step into this square, the knight hops into this square with check, and notice something, the knight is actually defending this rook, so the king cannot capture the rook. And if the bishop captures here, white simply loses their queen. And if we try to play a move like this, then come this check, the king is forced into this square, then come this check, taking advantage of the defense of this square by the knight, so the king is forced into this square, and this is just a beautiful checkmate. So in this position, since we can move into this square, we can only move to a square like this, and then we get hit with a check like this, and when we go down, we get hit with a check like this, we go up, and the game is just going to end in threefold repetition. So the idea I just showed you with the rook sacrifice here actually works. However, we need to tweak the move order. So in this position, instead of playing this move first, we strike with the brilliant rook sacrifice on e1, and we are simply threatening to promote on the next move, and black can't do anything about it, so they simply capture our rook, and then we sacrifice our bishop on this square. And if black captures the bishop, we strike with this move, and that's just a fork, and regardless of what black plays, we capture the rook on the next move, and we are just going to promote this pawn, and we are left with a completely winning position. So in this position, instead of capturing our bishop, what if black goes for the idea they went for on the previous move, where they just force a draw, where we promote on to a queen on the next move, and if they strike with this check, we move our king here, and thanks to this pawn that we haven't moved, black just cannot strike us with this check, and we are left with a completely winning position. Follow for more videos like this.